Everyone, welcome back to my channel Relapse Tackle. In this video I'm going to show how to grind up soft plastic baits so that you can remelt them a little bit easier. You can chunk them up and melt them back down in a microwave, but grinding them up tends to make it so that the reheat process is a lot easier. So I'll show you how I do it. Alright, so you can chunk them up. Just take your soft plastics and just cut them into small pieces with the scissors. Nothing special. This is a type of floating plastic here. It's old, discarded. I don't use it anymore. And then what you're going to want to do is mix it up, or grind it up, so that it's like this. So to grind it up, I am using a old clamp-on style meat grinder, a little hand model. This one is non-motorized. Just throw the soft plastics in there. You can clamp this to a bench top, or just hold it by hand. Just put a little bit in there, and then grind it up. Careful not to get your fingers in there or anything. I've found that it is kind of difficult to hold when you get a lot of plastics in there, but having it so that you can kind of make it at an angle like this makes it a little bit easier to get all of it out of there. So if you clamped it to a bench and then went into finishing it up by hand, might be the easiest way to go. This one does not actually clamp on my bench because of the thickness of the bench. So I'm just getting into making soft plastics too. So this hasn't been like a method that I've been, or a process that I've been doing a lot. So, but this grinder works pretty well at chopping it up, and it comes apart pretty easy. You can do it right over the cup so that it falls right in there, or just brush it into a pile and pick it up, throw it in there. But this one comes apart pretty easy. Very old. This wing nut on here, and then the cutter comes off of there, and you can kind of just brush it into the cup. You want to make sure that this is cleaned out really well if you're switching between colors. And then this whole thing slides out of there. I have bigger chunks in there that it didn't grind up yet, but you can pull that out of there and clean all the stuff out of that. Just use this. Just poke it out of there. It'll fall out the other side. But if you're going to mix between colors, you're going to want to make sure that all of the different flake and everything is out of there. You can rinse it off, take compressed air and blow this out however you want to clean it. It's up to you. But figured I would share just the grinding process because it is helpful to have it all ground down. It just reheats a lot easier. With this nut, you don't want to get it too tight. If you put it on really tight, then it just adds a lot of extra friction. But yeah, that's just how I've been doing it just now. A little electric model would be great, but I don't have one, so this is going to work for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop those in the comment section. I'll be picking up a microwave today. I got several Pyrex cups and everything ready to go. So it won't be long and I will be pouring up some soft plastics using some used plastisol or used ground up baits, and then I will get some new plastisol and start mixing up my own and showing that on my channel as well. Kind of trying to be open to new things too. So not just doing jigs and sinkers and stuff, but you can see this throwing it reverse sometimes helps clean that cutter off of there too. But this was a old meat grinder that was at a garage sale. I think I paid like $3 for it, so works pretty well for this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and be on the lookout for more videos where I'm pouring up some baits and stuff and doing some open pour. All right, thank you all. Tight lines.